Going live. Okay, bringing it back. Okay, all right. We're back in, boys. Hopefully this should be better for you guys. Hopefully this treats you guys a little bit better. Tell me what you think of that. Wait for the first chat to come up in the live chat, and then we'll see what the dealio is, huh? Green tea, lovely. Yeah, round 3. Let's fucking go. Okay, much better. Oh, that's much better, huh? Okay. Okay, well that's nice. Good. Good to know. I'll wait for everybody to fill back in. I think we were last at about 11 people, about 7 viewers. Okay. I put hard cock in the A tier. I hope that part got through to you guys. But we're going to go ahead and resume what we were doing. Going to resume our tier list construction. This is better. Okay. See, here's the thing. I'm a little worried about streaming at 720p because, I mean, does that not disrupt the quality? Can you still see and read everything well enough at 720p? Is that good? This is still so new to me. Streaming is supposed to be where everything's heading, I guess. So I got to get better at not sucking. But okay, good. We're going to go ahead and let's see, does the same link, I wonder, take you to the... Probably not. It probably goes to a different video. Probably goes to a different stream. The fun part is trying to deal with all this stuff. Yep, it looks good. Okay. Quality is mint. Okay, cool. I'm going to put a tweet up real quick and then we'll get back into it. I'm letting everybody fill back in. Had to restart the stream because of issues, comma. I think we're good now. All right. So, where were we? Up next, after Hardcock, we've got Goth Girl Hardee's. Now, this is an interesting option for me because Hardee's, as far as I'm aware, Hardee's and Carl's Jr. are very similar brands. They're in kind of the same... I think they're owned by the same company, right? Or something like that. So we've got the Goth Girl formula that applied earlier to IHOP. And now we're working with a Hardee's. So that's the difference. You know, what's crazy is I hear about all these. I see the Rick and Morty Carl's Jr. commercials and all that. I've never once been to a Hardee's at all. Another goth restaurant, C tier, F tier for sure. Hardee's is bad. See, I've heard rumors that it's definitely not like the best eats in the country. By the way, just for context, this is where we're at. This is how far we have to go. We've got a lot to cover, so stick around. Stick around. The stream is not over. Anyways, okay. So I'm seeing kind of a B. I'm seeing kind of an F. What else we got? Quality's mint. Okay, looks good. So, okay. Okay, so we say F. Is it as bad as Fursuit or Chili's, though? Do you really consider it as bad as Fursuit or Chili's? D. Okay. All right. Jeez. All right. So I'm gonna pick a middle ground. I'm gonna just go ahead and put it back down with Carl's Jr. Hard S based on the girls. Scott, you can't just rate it based on the girls. You can't do that. What if the food sucks? You're going there to simp. That's what you're doing. If you're basing it entirely on the girls, there's a formula that you've got to find balance within. E tier then. Goths aren't all bad. It's not the goths that's the problem. It's just that I'm gonna put it in D. I'm just gonna go put it down with Carl's Jr. Since that's the first one I saw. But I've never been. I can't tell. See? Those who have been have said it's not very good. So we're just going to go ahead and... I'm going to assume if it's not very good, it's probably on the same level of not good as like its sister brand. So we're going to throw it down there with Carl's Jr. Up next. Yeah, this is much better. I can actually see what you guys are saying. There's Femboy Hooters. This is a tough one for me, right? Because we've got Mommy Hooters. Right? So the question is can we keep 2 Hooters or do we have to eliminate Mommy as well? I was more partial to this. I'm more of a mommy guy. I definitely have. Yeah, I'll remember the settings. I definitely will, Benji. I'm so sorry that you guys have put up with it so far. Don't worry, I've got them saved. I literally just switched from 1080p to I switched from 1080p to 720p. So, see. Repeat since Femboy Hooters was automatic. Fat F, only MILF Deli. Throw out Femboy. Okay. So I like this idea. Benji is suggesting that I did save my work, C18, I promise. Femboy's the staple brand. It's got to stay even if mommy is better. Yeah. Okay. Femboy should stay. Okay, so do you guys agree to make a one-time exception here? A one-time exception. Can we include mommy Hooters as well as Femboy Hooters? Can we think of them as maybe like franchises, you know, where it's like the same parent company, but these are different businesses entirely? What do you think? Scott says, hear me out. Okay. Mommy and Femboy. Layer mommy over Femboy. I gotta be real then. Okay, since everybody seems for the most part content with keeping mommy in the mix, I'm gonna throw mommy in F tier. I would not only enjoy the food, but I would enjoy my visit. If a bunch of mommies, some mommies with some mommy milkers were feeding me at Hooters, brought me my wings, oh my god, dude. Then I could say, thanks, Mom. 100%. All right. Think we can make that exception. All right. So there's Goth IHOP. Up next, we've got Barra In-N-Out. I don't know what the fuck that means. I might actually have to look that one up. Cole coming through. Okay, let's see. What the fuck is Barra? I didn't know what that meant, but I was hoping there were, like, it sounds like some weeb shit. So I was hoping somebody in there would have Bar is a category of yaoi. Scott says big yes. S tier that shit. I'll have to sit this one out. Yeah, which one is yaoi again? Is that gay? Is that gay hentai? I remember seeing the yaoi paddles meme. All right. Well, okay, so we have to think of this as from two different ways. It's like BBW, but for yaoi. Okay, we have to think of it too, right? So In-N-Out's okay, but the entire brand is brought down by their absolute dog shit fries. In-N-Out fries suck. The burgers are okay. I like going in there because I see them put the burgers together, and they're like these cute little, like, they remind me of like burgers from movies about burger companies in the 60s. You know, like The Founder. Like, that's how McDonald's burgers looked when they were coming off the make line. But I'm gonna be honest. Since this is gay hentai we're talking about, I'm also gonna have to sit this one out. I'm gonna say, since In-N-Out can already typically be some of a letdown, we're gonna throw it into. I'm gonna have to throw it down into D. I agree. I have to go put that in D. I'm sorry, I just can't. I can't bring myself to walk into one of these places, and it seems like for the most part, most of you can't either. So, sorry, I gotta disagree. That's my final decision. I'm sorry. What? No, Scott. Scott, the decision's been made. It's over. All right, up next. Now we got another cat girl option. We've got cat girls. I feel like I know what this. What is this, like O'Leary's or something like that? Chat's pissed. Chat's pissed about that one. But it's only Scott and C18 for the most part. Everybody else seems kind of concurrent on their opinion there. I hate you guys. I'm sorry. Okay. Unsubbing again. Oh, Charlie's. Okay. So I've never been to O'Charlie's, so you're going to have to guide me on this one. Is it good? And now we've already kind of been over the cat girls thing, so we can apply those same we can kind of apply that same grading rubric to this one. Cat girls, not into it, but they don't detract too much from my eating experience. You know, I can deal with a little when I'm trying to order my food. You know what I'm saying? Hard fucking S. Okay. Colin says S. Scott says C. Nasty food, huh? F. This is a tough one. The chat is pretty divided about this guy. It's always cold as a bitch in there. Will there be catnip? Let's say no. Probably not. Assuming there's that cat girls have been legalized, catnip will probably be a controlled substance. Okay. I'm going to go by... So we have an E, we have an F, I have an S and a C. I've literally got every letter here. So those who have been, those right now, everybody else shut up in the chat. Those who have been, put down the food experience in chat right now. Those who have been to an O'Charlie's. Because that's going to be the deciding factor. Cat girls, we don't mind. So C18 hates their fries. Colin, did you, who else said they've been there? And I'm a fry fiend. Ooh. The fry fiend doesn't like the fries. Let's see. No catnip. F. C18 says F. You know what? We'll go with F. We'll go with F. Okay, it's like nasty and not a great menu. Okay. We'll go ahead and drop it down there then. We'll go ahead and give it the business. There it goes. Oh, Cat Girls is sleeping with the furries. Up next, we've got Twink Olive Garden. So this kind of comes back to the Twink Chick-fil-A. If you had a little, Robert Pattinson, little young Robert Pattinson, bringing you your chicken. What is that? What is that one soup they've got? It's like chicken gnocchi. Chicken gnocchi. And you get like 2 crayons. Like, bruh, they're still roasting. Oh, Charlie's in the chat right now. Are you guys done with your Oh Charlie's hate? Breadsticks, A tier. A tier. Okay, A tier seems fair. Twink Olive Garden going in A. That was a pretty only come for the breadsticks and the meat sticks. Yeah, no, I agree, Benji. And I think Olive Garden, actually, I do really like their chicken parmesan. Oh, we're starting to see some discourse here. Now people are starting to give it D's and stuff. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do, right? I got mostly A's. I got a D and a B. We'll compromise. We'll put it down in B. How about that? I don't think Olive Garden is D, like dog shit, but I also don't know if I would hold it to the same esteem that I do like Chipotle. So there we go. Is everybody happy with that one? Everybody good with that? Kind of got in between. We got some A's, we got some C's. I think B is a good middle ground for that one. Up next, we've already done Tomboy Outback. We've got pansexual Panera Bread. So this was this one's like not too bad. You know, I mean, it's just Panera Bread and the people that work there are pan. So I don't really know where else this one would go. It's a pretty simple one. It kind of just hinges on if we like Panera Bread or not. Pansexuals are chill. What do we think? Literally just Panera. B tier. Okay. It's settled. Come on, go in. There we go. All right. Panera Bread B tier. There she goes. All right. Regular ass Panera. Panera's okay. They're just overpriced as shit. Here we've got Yandere Hut. It's like Pizza Hut, but every bitch in there loves you so much she's gonna kill you. Yandere Hut finished construction before Yandere Simulator finished development. Crazy. Panera's is wildly okay. Yeah, I agree. Okay, we got a D from Eggs a Million. What do we think, fellas? What do we think about Yandere Hut? Got to do some yard work. It's all right, Benji. Get it done. I'm not about to die for pizza. I don't know. Like, I'm not too crazy about pizza, but I think if I had to pick a pizza place, I would go to Pizza Hut or Domino's for sure. I don't even have a problem. Like, I don't have a problem with Papa John being fucking stupid. I just am not a huge fan of Papa John's pizza. I don't know. I just think it's too much crust, and they put that little pepper in the middle sometimes. It just makes the whole pizza taste like ass. But Pizza Hut thin crust? Oh! Domino's cinnamon bread? Ah! Fucking good, dude. D was for Panera, sorry. So we've got S plus, we've got E, we've got D tier for pizza. This one's a war zone right here. This one's a little war zone. All right. I don't think I want to die for pizza either. I'm gonna sympathize with you guys kind of putting it in lower tiers. I think if I wasn't gonna die, like, it would probably be up in like B or A. Papa Murphy's 5 minutes worth out. Bro, on God, Papa Murphy's is so fucking good. That was my first job. My first job was I worked at a pizza place. I made pizzas at a Papa Murphy's, and I loved that job. To this day, one of my favorites. But as for Yandere Hut, I'm gonna go ahead and slide it down into D. It's just not worth dying for. Especially for a bitch I don't even know her name half the time. They'd be hiding out and shit. The only thing I know about Yandere is from watching Yandere simulator videos. So, yeah. All right. So, up next, we got two different Popeyes, people. We got to decide between these, all right? Now, we've got pool toy Popeyes, and then we've got PvP-enabled Popeyes. I'm going to say I'm into PvP-enabled Popeyes. I think that goes crazy, but it's up to you from there. I'm gonna see what the votes say. PvP-enabled. I like that too. What is a sundere? What does that even mean? I don't know what that one means. There's no Sundir Tuesdays. What does pool toy even mean? I don't know. PvP enabled Popeyes is normal Popeyes. All right. Pool toy Popeyes can go die in a hole. We're doing PvP. Now, Popeyes is, in my opinion, S tier. I love Popeyes. That place goes hard in the motherfucking paint. As a black woman, I stand Popeyes, fries, and biscuits. They're okay. The biscuits are okay. I've never been a huge fan of biscuits in general, but I'll eat a Popeyes biscuit. And that sandwich, as much as people like memed on it and overhyped it, the sandwich was good. I'm going to give it S tier. What do you guys think? Love, we're all talking about that we like it and all that, but yeah, Popeyes is a tier. Fighting for it makes it more worth it. Yeah. I agree. I'm going to go... Does anybody else want to put it somewhere? S tier. Okay, cool. S tier it is for PvP-enabled Popeyes. I feel like, if anything, it's like defeating a boss and then getting like really good items in a game. You know, like you defeat the Popeyes Lord and you get a chicken sandwich, you know? Cole Perrine, they're girls that start out cold to you and bond over time. Picks person who's initially cold before gradually showing a warmer. Isn't that just like how normal friendship goes? You don't know each other. Of course you're cold. We don't have to give a name to that. That's dumb. Lord Popeyes dropped some great chicken loot. For real. All right. Now we got Robot Girl Portillo's. Now, I've never been to a Portillo's, but I can tell you right now, If I walked into a restaurant and motherfucking Jenny from My Life as a Teenage Robot was there, as long as she is of age, I love that bitch. I love her so much. What do we think? Oh, Sandir is they bully you. Ugh. Give me that S tier, LMAO. C. So I'm seeing an S. I'm seeing a B, a C. I'm seeing some S. We've all seen the video. B tier. All right. B tier it is for Portillo's. I feel like if we were just rating the restaurants, then this would be a lot different. Like, I think there'd be a lot more restaurants in the shit tier, but for some of these, the modifier saves them. All right. Okay, let's go. Now, what do we got next? I didn't even think about that video until you mentioned it. That oscillating... Yeah. Jenny went hard. All I'm going to say is rock people. Up next, we've got Monster Girl, Red Lobster. This kind of falls in with, to me, like the... It's like cat girls and slime girls and that shit that I mentioned earlier. I'm just not into it. Why the fuck would I want to fuck a lobster? Look at her. She looks like 80% of her body is sharp. You will bleed to death if you try to give her a hug. As soon as they open... You guys are giving Monster Girl Red Lobster an A tier? Yeah, Monster Girls are a little gimmicky. It's weird. I think when I lived in my dorm last year with Jesse and Chase, they and Emilio sat down and watched a Monster Girl anime, and that shit was whack. That shit was whack. It was so weird. Like, this dude had like a horse girlfriend. Not fucking with it. Red Lobster is expensive and not good. D tier. Monster Girls is just BBWC. Monster Girls an A if Bowsette is working there. I don't eat meat, so I can't really comment. I'm slowly building this profile of you, C18. Soon I'm going to have your social security. You got to drop that one next. I'm going to steal your identity. Food is so good, I wouldn't notice. Okay, so some people are saying the food is not good, but the biscuits are perfection. Okay. Okay. We will... I do like some Red Lobster. I'll be real. The question is, can the food detract from the Monster Girls? We will go... Someone drop something in. Next tier that I see it's going for. I'm having a hard time with this one because I really don't fuck with the Monster Girls. And I feel like if a giant lobster bitch tried to bring you food, she would drop it. She would mess that up. It would just go downhill so fast. B. All right, it's B. C. I'll put it in between. There it is. We're gonna say C. I just can't do... I do B, but I can't do the Monster Girls. I can't fuck with it. I'm sorry. I like real women. There we go. Up next. All right. We've got Dilf Red Robin. Red Robin, yum, all that jazz. But now imagine you walking in, the guy that sang the Red Robin theme is also there in a thong. Would you do it? Would you eat his burger? What do we got, fellas? Coming from the guy who would fuck Jenny. Yeah. I would destroy Jenny. I would fuck her until she falls apart. If she was 18. Fuck. Should have said that first. So I'm seeing Red Robin is kind of getting a consistent S and A across the board. All right. We'll give it S. I like Red Robin. I've enjoyed enough Red Robin to say that I can put it up there. Dilfs would be just like... The Dilfs would just be like... They'd just be like the boys, you know? Just be like, yo, what up? What up, Dilf? Bring me my burger. All right. On to the next one, huh? Also, by the way, I'm going to say this before we progress farther in the stream. If you have any of these that I haven't mentioned so far, because we're going alphabetically, if you have any restaurants that have not been brought up in the stream yet, send them to me on Twitter, right? And I'll include them. If you have some that can factor in, help me build this list as well. I want to say that before we get to the bottom of it, because I actually do want to see if there's any more interesting ones out there. We need an everyone feature. Yeah, everyone like the stream right fucking now. We're going to the top. Checking our dicks with the bros in Dilf Red Robin. Checking out our we'll have a little dick contest. Maybe if you come in and you have a bigger cock, then you get a free burger. Yes, Eggs a Million Coal versus Communism is also still on. We're still doing that. I'm gonna make an update video pretty soon. I think I'm gonna push it till I'm gonna actually give like probably a year just to get shit done, because I was kind of hoping that we would see COVID start kind of regressing during the summertime, but it's clearly going the exact opposite direction. And to do coal versus communism, I want to go really big and have a lot of people involved, and it's not going to be safe right now. So, we're gonna hold off until probably next year. Hopefully, we'll at least be a little bit closer to a vaccine or treatment, or enough people have had it that we start to get closer to herd immunity. I don't fucking know. It is still going, and I'm going to give you guys more time for it. So let's see. The Rock people didn't care about her age. Yeah, that shit was scary. All right. So let's go to the next one, huh? We just did Red Robin. Now this one's a cartoon, so you guys can decide whether or not we're gonna keep this one in. But I thought it was pretty good. It's Gilf Shoney's. Normally I'm not one for like Rick and Morty memes because they tend to be cringe, but I liked this one. I thought this was entertaining. So you decide if we include this one or not. What do we think, fellas? Scary and hot, says C18. It is a bit, isn't it? Bro, look at his ass, man. Can you? Yeah, you can see it. He's got he's got a rump on him. Comes back around, a little bit of bulge there, a little bit of grandpa bulge, little wrinkly cock. Nope. Hell no. Not real doesn't count. Okay, fair enough. All right, I'll put it up. We won't include that one. Next we have ENBY Starbucks. I don't know. We never left the Shoney's. Yeah, Grandpa's dumpy. I don't know what the fuck ENBY is. I need to look that one up too. I was hoping I would know by now. Come on. Face ID. You suck. What is ENBY? Oh, okay, non-binary. It's a phonetic pronunciation. Oh, NB for non-binary. Okay, so it's just a Starbucks with non-binary motherfuckers working in it. That's not bad. Okay, you don't like coffee. Okay, so here's what we'll do. I mean, because they're just non-binary. I mean, it doesn't really affect the theme of Starbucks. It doesn't really add anything to the formula. I think we just have to kind of rate it on Starbucks. And while Starbucks is good, I also am not crazy into coffee. I mainly just like their breakfasts, like their egg sandwiches and stuff like that. So yeah, I agree. I'm seeing a lot of D's. I can confidently put Starbucks down in a D tier. Crazy that damn near nothing was bad enough to be worse than Applebee's, but good enough to be on Applebee's level either, down there kind of in the E tier. It's just by itself. Rightfully so. Fuck Applebee's. All right. Dunkin' way better. I need to eat Dunkin' more. All right, here we go. Here's one that I thought was really good. We've got Dork and Nerd Steak and Shake. So it's just a steak and shake run by a bunch of dorks and nerds. Probably maybe a few geeks in there too. What do we think, fellas? There's already NB Peeps in Starbucks. Good on them. They're already building it for the future. A tier? Okay. Do like me some steak and shake. Bro, they have one shake there. I think it was like a banana chocolate something that went hard. It was so good. If it weren't for the dorks and nerds, it'd be S tier. So you think they bring that down? All right. We'll drop it in. It's going in A. What's up, Benji? You've missed a lot. How was your yard work? How'd that go? I haven't done yard work in a while since I've been living in apartments. All right. Just pulled down a tree. Just said, fuck it. Pulled down a whole tree. All right. Are we good? Shakes be thick but good. All right, cool. So next one, we've got Fuda sub. So we got a little Fudanari Subway. Gonna go out on a limb here and say, quite simply not into it. I'm not a Fuda guy. Just can't do it. Girls with dicks, stay the fuck away from me. That's in the Fuda formula. All right, I don't want to. Not being PC with that. Not a half tree, but a whole tree. Just took down a whole thing. See, nah. F tier, S. See, this is... They're fighting. You guys are having a bit of a battle here. F, shit's gross. E tier. E. Okay. All right. I'm seeing a lot of E's. E's or F's. We're going to go ahead and drop it down there. It's Applebee's level bad. Boom. Fuda sub is down in the E tier. Fudas are foot long. Yeah. Seriously. All right. Them girls be foot long. Yeah, no kidding. All right. Up next, we've got Texas Thought House. So you're walking in Texas Roadhouse. You've got the peanuts, you got the steaks, but now all of the employees are guaranteed thoughts. Scott said bye. Sorry, bro. People spoke. What do we think? What do we think about Texas Thought House? The question is like, okay, first of all, do you like Texas Roadhouse? I don't think that there's much not to like. I mean, they got a pretty fair steak for a decent price. Their cinnamon butter and bread. Oh my God, those go so hard. They're so good. What do we think? I'm seeing a... Wow, okay. So Skybird says S. Colin says S. Well, this is tough. I'm getting split between S's and F tier. Okay. C. It'd be irritating. Go there on your birthday and saddle up. Yeah. Okay. Let's do this. We've got it between S and F. It seems pretty... Okay, got some more S tiers. Take up your order, but go to a different person immediately. All right, here's what we'll do. Well, since we're pretty split, but a lot of people seem kind of stuck on it, why don't we take it and throw it into... How do you guys feel about C tier? Can we put it in C? Is that good? Like just kind of down the middle since we're so split? Nope, can't talk right now. What do we think? Yeah, C tier. Okay, cool. We'll throw it into C. Texas Thought House, just kind of split down the middle. Can't quite decide. For those who might be new or missed earlier, if you guys have any more of these two that I haven't touched on, we're working in alphabetical order. So we're down into T's right now. If you've got one that I haven't featured, send it to me on Twitter. Double check, see if I got any direct messages. No suggestions yet? Okay, then we'll keep moving forward. Steak and Thoughts is at least a B tier experience. Fine. I mean, most people seem cool with C tier. Sorry for those of you that disagree, but I've got to please the majority. Up next, we got PAWG Waffle House. This is gonna go hard fucking S for me. Number one, you're dealing with Waffle House. Number 2, you've got PAWG serving you too. Oh my god. Oh fuck! I would do it. I would go. How we feeling, boys? Benji's at B tier? Okay, where is this coming from, Benji? Is this from a PAWG perspective or Waffle House? Because if you're going to fucking slander Waffle House, then I cannot tolerate that. What's a PAWG? Okay, Benji, a PAWG is a perfect ass white girl. That's what it stands for. You know, we're thinking like a Bella Danger, Remy LaCroix, etc., etc. Or a fat ass white girl, yeah. PAWG champ. You've never eaten at Waffle House? It's S. It's S, bro. Put it in there so you know. I'm so confident in that I'm going to just jump and put it in S right now. I think I already know what the chat is going to say. Waffle House goes fucking crazy, dude. Waffle House is so good, man. I'm an ass guy, so I got to have that fat ass with the fat waffles. Yeah, bro. See? See? He came around. It's S tier. It's S tier. There it is. Pretty unanimous decision making right there. Good job, team. Up next. This one's not really like a different brand or like a modified brand. This is just White Castle. Just thought I would bring it up, see how people feel. 99-cent sloppy. Can't beat a deal like that. Do we include it? Do we include it? Is the 99-cent sloppy at White Castle enough, or do we say leave it out with the Shonies? Be the only place serving you at 3 a.m. Yeah, seriously, man. Waffle House is so good, man. Oh, my God. Whew. What do we think? Can't beat those prices. So there's kind of a no. There's kind of a yes. Give it a B because why not? Leave it. So when you say leave it, you mean like not include it? That's what we decide first. Before we're talking about a rank, do we include White Castle? Because I mean it's just White Castle. I just thought the 99-cent sloppy was a good inclusion. There's no difference. Dump it. Okay. All right. We'll forget about that. Oh, we have another Applebee's. This one's Ab Girl Applebee's or Ab Girl Bees. Do we replace? I don't know why this went to the bottom, but do we replace current Applebee's with Ab Girl Bees? I think so. I think that would increase the ranking of Applebee's at least a couple spots. If I had some like buff ass fucking Tom. First of all, these bitches can lift insane amounts of weight. Like they could probably stack trays upon each other and serve 4 tables easily in one go. Your food would come out fast. You would know no one's going to drop your shit and make you wait while they remake it. I mean, there's a lot going for Ab Girl Bees, I think. I got a job now so I can buy a Switch once I save up money. Let's go! Wait, really? Some people are saying dump it. We need more muscular, dead ass. Deadlift your ass to B tier. The current Applebee's modifier is androgenine Applebee's. I'm not gonna try to mess with the window because my sizing is whack. I'll just go up here. This is the current one where they just androgyne. They look like in between. There's no discernible gender. It's not NB because they don't identify with it, but the look part is there. You're right, I'll allow it. A, I guess. So do we replace? I think personally Muscle Girls is better. I think we take this one out. I think we drop in Muscle Girls, and I think that boosts it up at least a couple spaces. What do you think? B tier? Korra from Legend of Korra is ripped. Replace it and bump it to C tier. Okay. Let's do it. Let's kill it. So let me get my layers open. It's probably going to fuck with the way I have it laid out. Applebee's. Get the fuck out. I'm going to scoot over Fuda Sub. And we're going to make space for... Go away. Korra makes it a B. I'll do it. I'll put it in B. Was that Korra in there? Hold up. Oh my god. All right. B tier. B tier it is. The higher tiers are overcrowded. We can only have one more S. I think that also adds a bit of challenge, though, you know? Maybe we could say... What do you think? I don't know. Definitely, like, when we're out of S tiers, then that'll be it. We'll say B tier for that. B tier for Ab Girl Bees. Applebee's had a comeback. Let's jam on over. Let's see. Up next, we've got Ara Arby's. Now, I don't know what the fuck that means. I think that is Cora, yeah. So how do we feel about Ara Arby's? What the fuck is that? Is that like Bara? Is that the girl version? There was a picture attached to it. Let me see where that went. Let's see if I can show this on stream. It's not even about the food anymore. Yeah, Arby's is trash. JoJo reference. I think that's Aura. Get that trash in F tier. Really? Y'all are dunking on Arby's. But wait, okay, all right. Worst fast food joint ever. But then Greg says it's S tier. Here's the women that were included with the Aura Arby's. I'm going to just kind of peek them in there. That's what you're working with, though. What do you think? You still going to dunk on it, Benji? Come on, go back over the tab. Thank you. Poor thing. I like Arby's. I don't know. I think most people gave it an F, so I guess we'll you decide. I guess we'll trash Arby's. There was a lot of Fs in there. I haven't been enough, I think, to give it. Their Euro goes hard, but here we go. Putting it in. Had the worst experiences with their food. You've had multiple worst experiences with them? S tiers off, workers alone. I don't know, Cam, which, by the way, good to see you, Cam. How's it going, man? I think Hooters, Brahms, and Popeyes and Waffle House go hard enough on their own to still be considered S. But yeah, there's definitely, like, I think PvP Naval definitely helps out in the Popeye sake. Okay, we're down to the bottom of the list here. There's another Hooters? Tomboy Hooters. I think, what do you think? Can we skip Tomboy Hooters? I forgot that one was even in there, honestly. See, I ordered them by name. I don't know why it shoved. Look, there's another Waffle House, too. Damn it. I thought I had it all organized. All right, whatever. Skip it. Okay, skip Tomboy. Tomboy Hooters. Okay. Well, here we go. We've got a Twink Dairy Queen. This was supposed to, I forgot to name it, that's why. But here, Twink Dairy Queen. How do we feel about, do we go with a Twink Dairy Queen or do we keep seeing Dairy Queen? I think we've got enough Twink in the formula, if you ask me. I think there's already a lot of Twinks up there. We got like Twink Olive Garden, Twink Filet. I think we're covered for the Twinks. There's a little bee outside my window, just buzzing around, a little wasp. You're not going to get in here, motherfucker. Yeah, that's what I thought. Skip it too? Okay. No more Twink Dairy Queen. But here we go. We've got Slime Girl Greg's. Now, this one goes out to my British friends. I've never had Greg's, never been to a Greg's, so I'm going to need some feedback on that one. Slime Girl, we know my preferences, not too crazy about it, you know, not too into it. What do y'all think? We're Colin rating it into C. Okay. Interesting. Never been to Greg's, but I can get behind it. Yeah, you would, Greg. Mr. Scissortail. Me either. I think we have to reference. You know what? Let's ask the boy Sauron. Oh. Do I have Soren on Snap? I don't remember. No, I don't. I don't have. Should we call Sauron up? Let's see. Let's ask him what the deal is. Okay, so I'm seeing C tier. Most people haven't been to Greg's, so we're gonna reference. We're gonna have a guest star real quick on here. Let's get him in. Let's see if he'll pick up, and then we'll get back to the tier list. Do we pass Shake Shack, Five Guys, or BurgerFi? No, I didn't have any for any of those. Nobody seems to have made them. I spent a few weeks on Twitter basically like saving everyone I saw, or actually going through and using stuff like you've heard of Femboy Hooters, and then seeing like, you know, people tell you've heard of Femboy Hooters, well now there's this or etc. I didn't make these. These are just the ones made by the internet itself. Made by the greater good. Oh shit. That's on the wrong screen. Get out of here. No, they've seen my Discord. Let's see. He's online. Let's call him. Can you guys hear that? Hey!
Give me a minute.
All right.
How you doing?
How's it going, man? Listen, we're live on the stream right now. We're trying to decide. I think you said something about Greg's earlier. How do we feel about Slime Girl Greg's? Nobody here has been.
Oh, hang on. Let me look. What did you say? Sorry.
No, how do we feel about Slime Girl Greg's in the ranking, the food tier list? No one's ever been to Greg's.
No one's ever been to Greg.
Yeah, no, the chat is pretty unanimous. They don't know what it's all about.
Greg's is elite.
Greg's is elite. So would you say it's an S tier?
I don't think words can really describe how it is.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Thank you for your input. I just wanted to make sure we were giving it an accurate grading. Okay, sweet. Well, thank you, sir. Pip, cheerio.
I'll be honest, like you said, you might voice up a lot about to tell you so.
Oh, really? Am I coming in on the right? Maybe I have the wrong microphone. Let's see.
I have no idea. No.
How about that? Is that better?
That's better.
Okay, I was coming in from my my laptop's microphone. My bad. But yeah, Slime Girl Greg's. Thank you. We just needed that important information for the stream.
I'm glad I could help.
For sure. Love you. All right, bet. Well, there we go. We're gonna go ahead and let's see. Oh, Colin's taking off. See you, Colin. Right? Oof. All right. Simp Shack would have been good. If someone could make these, if these could be real, then that could be powerful. But we're gonna go ahead and place British though. Greg's OP. Here we go. All right. I'm gonna trust you, Sauron, but I'm gonna leave the S tier for one more space just to make sure. We're gonna put it in A, just because it is, you know, I mean, we're doing our best here. You know, we are in the U.S., so gotta take it with a grain of salt. The Brits have burned us before. I don't want slime in my food. Oh, that's true. The slime girl does bring it down a bit. Thank you, C18. You're right. Sauron, you didn't say it back. I gave you a whole half second to say love you back, and yeah. I'm just going to demote it to B just because of that. But there we go. B's not bad. What the fuck? Bro, the new update to Photoshop is kind of shit. All right. There we go. Americans unite. We're going to skip the Hooters. Look, we also have E-Girl Subway. How do we feel about E-Girl Subway? Is there anything there? Anything to E-Girl Subway? This is where I imagine all the e-girls are going to end up when they stop getting revenue from OnlyFans. I love you too. I love you too, Sauron. Nope. So you guys would rather keep food keep food a sub at the bottom than potentially risk an uprising from the e-girl fans, huh? Nah, okay. We're going to pass on e-girl Subway then. Up next, there was another Waffle House. There was a BBW Waffle House. Don't know if I'm too crazy about a BBW Waffle House. I think I like where PAWG is sitting at. I don't know. It's up to you. Up to you guys. Do we keep PAWG Waffle House in the top seat? Because I think we've already got a BBW. We've got a BBW one, a big beautiful women. You know, we've already got they've got their own restaurant, BBW All American Boobs. I don't know if we should split the. We already have a good one. Yeah, I prefer PAWG. Seems like most people prefer PAWG. I think we're gonna keep PAWG in place. And then last but not least, we got Racist Whataburger. What do y'all think? Oof. I think I'm out of tea. Yeah. What do you think, fellas? The final one, the final boss, Racist Whataburger. Is race? Well, yeah, no, Whataburger, it still tastes good. It's just racist. I don't know, like maybe let's say maybe not like what is S tier? What is S tier no matter what? So even if it's racist. So this is kind of like a moral dilemma that it's like a moral dilemma that I'm putting down. But here's the thing, right? So we have to figure out what kind of racist are we thinking? Because like maybe it's not like outwardly racist where you walk in and then you're getting called slurs by the patrons and the employees. What if it's more subliminal? What if the naming structure of the dishes is a little bit like maybe there's like those little racist messages in the way that the food is named on the menu or the descriptions, or you know, maybe you just kind of get faces made at you. Would that still be S tier? Would you still go to Whataburger even if you knew that you were being discriminated against from the moment you stepped through that door? What do you think? Racist against who specifically? What if it's just racist in general? You know? It just hates all races. Or maybe we could say like the employees are individually racist. Maybe you've got a white employee who hates Hispanic people. Maybe you've got maybe you've got a Hispanic person there who hates white people, you know, or etc. You know, someone of Eastern European descent that really does not like our African American guests. It could be any kind of racist whatsoever. Just direct. No race in that place is safe, which it would be ironic because that would mean there's a very diverse workforce behind it. Let's just say no matter what your race was, if you walked into this Whataburger, you were going to be treated like shit. Would you still go for the burger? Does the food hold up? This is a tough one. This is a moral dilemma. Seeing E, I'm seeing G. Okay. So we're not supporting racist businesses, are we? Even if the food is good. Sadly, F or G tier. All right. You know what? We did something good today. We stopped racism. There it is, going in the F tier. That's one major step for mankind. So, there it is. Food is not that good enough for racism. There we go. Learn how to make that burger yourself. Yeah, run them out of business. Like if the food was big. This is America. We're a fucking mixing pot. But there we go. That's it. That's all my restaurants. That's what I had that's my whole tier list. A good 2 hours later, We've reached the bottom. So I think because we've kind of erased some of the options to see. We threw that out. We threw that out. Those two are out. That one's also out. And the Shoney's. I think we kept everything else. So that means we are sitting at. There you go. 37 items. We've taken 37 restaurants of the new generation, the new decade of food consumption, and we've sorted them. That's the tier list. It's finished. What do you guys think? Look what I'm whipping now. Nice. But yeah, there we go. People, we did it. Woo! This is almost America. Britain. That's how they're being rated now, being compared. I think we did pretty good, you guys. I think this is a pretty solid tier list. We've got a lot of heavy hitters towards the top. We defeated racism. We've got some really shit ones down at the bottom. You guys did good. Can we have a gamer moment after this tier list? Shit, if I had a capture card, yeah, but my capture card broke. I could stream Worms, maybe. That would be fun. But yeah, there we go. Woo! Great work, team. I'm going to go ahead and post this. So we're going to save my progress. Save it. All right, it's been saved. I'm going to go ahead and export this as a little JPEG. And there we go. That's the stream, fellas. We've done it. Whew. Would have thought there'd be a Taco Bell one. Yeah, there's some brands that were definitely like left out here that I was kind of hoping we would see, but you know, that's the people, not me, that decide. I am but a humble consumer. I'm but a cog in the machine. Whew. I think that's pretty much it though. Swessam, you sent me Tipsy Cow, but I believe that's just a normal place. We were going for edited content there. But nah. Oof. All right, I'm going to go ahead and call it, you guys. Thank you for watching the stream. Thank you for showing up. If you guys want to do more of these, let me know. If you have any ideas, I want to do some more like streams and community events with you guys. This kind of stuff is a lot of fun to me. So if you're down to clown, let me know. It was an enjoyable stream. I'm glad you had fun. I will see you guys in the next video. I got a video going up tomorrow that I think is going to be a pretty good one. I think it's a banger. And it was so good that I took one of the sketches out, and I made the sketch as well, so that'll be up Monday. So you got a couple more videos headed from me. And then it's we'll see where it heads from there. I've got a few more ideas I'm working on. Thank you for coming, guys. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Whew. I love all of you. Thank you for coming. A movie night? That would be kind of cool. Can I do that? Can I legally do a movie night on stream? I guess I would have to just like... Would I just be streaming like my face and then not... And then like the movie would be like... It would be up to everybody else to watch? That'd be kind of cool. Maybe we could stream 365 days because it was a complete dog shit movie. And I have a lot to say about it. Goodbye, everybody. I'm going to say something in the chat too. Did that even type? Did anything I hit there type? Yes. All right, this is President Cole. President